next thing is not necessarily a WordPress related thing, but meetup sponsorships and sponsorships for events and swag sponsorships. So maybe you'd pay, I would have paid $50 or $100 for every single person in this room to get a piece of paper that said website school on it. I would have paid for that. So that's an extra $100 that could have been created out of this event out of nowhere. So you just have to be really creative about what you do and create value for people. You know, I want all of you to have a piece of paper that says website school on it. So you put it in your pocket, you take it home, you type it in, maybe you'll buy a membership, $10 a month, that's great. 50 people in the room, I just made $500. If I paid $300 for that advertisement, I win. And then I'll win continuously over time. So solved the problem, saved me money, created value for me. So the other thing that you can get involved in is things like video production. A lot of people have an Apple computer or have an iMac. You can make really easy videos for people by maybe find all the real estate agents. There's plenty of them in Florida. Find a real estate agent, take a bunch of photos and make a slideshow and a video and sell somebody that video. $100, $200, $300, whatever. Create more value by selling different types of services on the web. Another thing that I think is awesome is Skype consulting. So you probably know a lot about something very, very specific. Put up a website, offer consulting based on that topic, and use Skype. Say it's $50 an hour, it's $100 an hour, it's $250 an hour, whatever it is, offer consulting for whatever that service is over Skype. So you call me on Skype, we just use voice, I can screen share with you and show you what's on my screen. Then I can teach you things, show you things, talk to you about whatever it is that I want. Pay over PayPal, I never meet you in person. I'm happy because I got answers to my questions. You're happy because you just made money sitting at home on your computer. So consulting is great. Even if it's something simple like advice or business advice, or hey, what type of hosting should I use for WordPress? Let's do a 20-minute Skype call, give me $20. Great. I read a book a long time ago that talked about creating opportunity for yourself, and one thing that I thought was really interesting is, say if you have a brick of iron, and that iron is 1 pound, you could divide that iron into 2 pieces, and you could sell each individual piece so that you make more than the cost of the whole iron. Or you could split it up into even smaller pieces and sell the smaller ones so you make a profit. Or you could cut that iron down into little tiny springs and sell thousands of springs to watch companies and make 25 times your money from selling those springs. So the point is we all have the same block of lead. We all have that same block. So how you chop it up is entirely up to you. So just think about that. So the same piece of material can be worth twice its value or 500 times its value based on what you do with it. So it's just like a website. You could build a website and sell an ad for $30, or you could chop up every single piece of it and divvy them out. So just be creative about how you sell things, and know that every single thing in sales is how you say it and how you present it, not necessarily what it is. And in addition to that, people don't buy what you have, people buy what you do and why you do it. People are a lot more likely to support somebody that they believe in or want to endorse, even more so than the guy with maybe a slightly better product or slightly more exposure. If you think that I'm a stand-up guy and I'm a genuine guy, even though I might be a little more expensive or maybe not have as much exposure on my site, you might endorse me just because you want to help me or help that company or whatever. Now, people like to get behind things that they support or people that have the similar values to them.